What up, blockhead? So today we're up here and Aaron's gonna ride a Grom. I just happened to run into these guys. They should be shopping for cars, but they're gonna buy another motorcycle. Yeah, that raw ultimate power.
A few moments later.
I want one.
That's what everybody says whenever they ride it. Oh, they're fun, man. What up, blockheads? Out on the Grom, watching people texting. Yeah, you're at a light though. See, that's the thing though. The light turns green, you don't see it because you're looking at your phone, and then you're that person that holds up the line. Come on by if you're going by, baby boy. So yeah, what up, blockheads? I'm out today on the Grom. Oh, you being distracted works out for me, because I can get in front of you, sucker. And you. So yeah, out today on the Grom, and want to do a video. Usually when I'm on the Grom, we're dual vlogging, but I'm just over the lunch break, so you guys know how it is over the lunch break. My other ride is at Tardy's. I think it's one of those like Doctor Who things, right? I don't watch that show, so I don't know what the hell it means, but people seem to be crazy about it. Must be good. Keep calm. I'm the doctor. What? The Tardy's. TARDIS? Tardy's? How do you say that? Yeah, so we got the Groms, and whenever I posted up the reveal video and the video of us riding them together afterwards, there was a lot of people that were like, I don't get it, man. You traded your CBR 1000 RR and you got 2 Groms and you said you wanted to save money for a house? I know I don't owe you guys an explanation because, you know, the finances are a private thing, but that's something I kind of like to talk about on the channel because it's realistic, you know? Basically, one of the big reasons that I picked up 2 Honda Groms, one for myself and one for Miss Blockhead, is because it's saving us an absolute load of money. Like I said, saving it for a house. Funny. Yeah, basically let me give you guys some insight into this whole thing. So basically, like a video a while back, I said, yeah, I'm thinking about trading in my CBR, or thinking about selling or getting rid of my CBR because it's costing me a lot of money. It's costing me a lot of money because, you know, I was making payments on it, but the payments were totally manageable. The payments were actually really cheap. They're about the same as my R6. That's what I love about this bike. You take those turns crazy nice. So yeah, the R6, you know, insurance or payments were very manageable, and insurance payments were very manageable. But then whenever I traded the R6 for the CBR 1000 RR, payments were actually cheaper per month by about, I want to say like $10 to $20. Not by much, but they were about the same. I remember being surprised, like, damn, like payments on this thing are cheaper than a 600. So my CBR 1000 monthly payments were cheaper than my Yamaha R6 monthly payments. The thing that was not cheaper was my insurance. My insurance freaking skyrocketed. I freaking added that 1000 to my policy. God, this bike is fun. Yeah, I added the 1000 to my policy and my freaking insurance skyrocketed, man. It went way up. Holy shit. I took that one a little too hard. We'll slow it down for this one a little bit, and then we'll gas it. Freaking jumping speed humps. Yeah, just to give you guys some insight into how I'm saving money. So yeah, I got a lot of people that were basically asking me, like, dude, why the hell did you trade your CBR 1000 for 2 Groms? The gist of it was saving money, you know, and that was saving money that we're going to put towards, you know, buying a house. And so you're wondering, how are 2 bikes cheaper than 1 bike? Well, insurance. The bikes are actually cheaper, even brand new, than the cost of the CBR. So the CBR was going for like right around 10,000. I think I bought it for right around there. but currently they have it listed, as of me recording this, they have the CBR up for sale for like $10,500, I think. Great condition bike, you know, really nice bike. It's about average price for them, I'd say. Now, comparatively, my R6, I paid like $65,000. It was between like $6,000 and $7,000 for my R6. So, per gram, brand new per gram, $3,800 out the door, right? So already lowering the cost of what I owe, right? And yeah, everybody's gonna say like, don't buy a motorcycle unless you can freaking pay cash for it. Dude, I can totally pay cash for it if I wanted to, but I'd rather have that cash in my bank account and like pay on a loan that I can totally afford a payment for per month, like really easily. And then if I end up wanting to pay it off early, I can, versus just giving them, you know, $3,800 times 2. Was that like 7,600? 3, 3, 6, 16. Yeah, so 7,600. So rather than give them that money just straight up, I decided keep that money in my bank, and then I'll pay them per month for 2 brand new grams. Now here's where I save a ton of money. In addition to saving money there, like I said, the trade-in value, I had positive equity pretty much almost built in, or I didn't have positive equity into it. I actually, after canceling the warranties that I got on the CBR 1000RR, I broke even. So that means me taking that, trading it in. Is that a full gallon of milk? Weird. So yeah, after me basically taking it, trading it in, talking with them, getting these bikes priced down, canceling my warranties, getting the checks for those in, getting the extra check from the bank because I had actually paid a little extra, so they sent me some money back on the loan. I broke even on the trade, right? Which is totally fine with me. You know, I wasn't looking to like get any like tons of money back, which I was totally happy with. So where I do save a ton of money though is my monthly payments went down, right? And they were already really cheap with the CBR, so my monthly payments went down, but my insurance is where I save my money. So insurance for the year, this is full coverage insurance on a CBR 1000RR, was costing me I'm not going to give you guys an exact amount just because it's going to be different for everybody, but I'm going to let you know that it was in the $2,000 to $2,500 range per year, which is pretty damn expensive. I definitely was not the biggest fan of paying that much for insurance per year for one bike that I wasn't really riding a lot, right? So it didn't make sense for me to hold on to it. That was one of the biggest factors as to why I got rid of that bike. Just to put this in perspective, if I were to take that insurance payment for the year and apply it to one Honda Grom, I could pay for insurance for a Honda Grom, brand new 2018 Honda Grom, for 12 years. So that $2,000 to $2,500 insurance payment, right? We'll just say $2,000, right? So that $2,000 insurance payment for a year, that cost, I can basically take that cost, shift it, put it towards a Grom, like full coverage insurance, you know, all the bells and whistles, everything covered on a Grom, and it'll cover it for 12 years. Like, think about that. 1 year for the CBR or 12 years for a Grom. I think the Grom ends up being like 140 to like 170-ish per year, right? So that's a hell of a savings in just insurance. And that's whenever you kind of factor it all up, you know, based on what I'm saving, with the cost of houses that we're looking at, that's gonna save us about 2 to 3 mortgage payments per year over not having a motorcycle, right? So basically we're able to pay a mortgage, like the cost of our loan on a house, for 2 to 3 months because of not having a CBR, but we're still able to have 2 motorcycles, right? So two brand new 2018 Honda Groms for that cost. So yeah, like I said, that $2,000 for the insurance for the CBR 1000RR would cover 1 Honda Grom for 12 years, or it covers 2 Honda Groms for 6 years, right? So, dude, like that's that's where we're saving the money. Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying, well, if you would have just straight up gotten rid of the CBR and not gotten more bikes, you'd be saving more money. Yeah, you're right. That's totally true. Because then I wouldn't have this expense, and then I also wouldn't have the expense of the insurance, right? Which isn't that much. But had I done that, had I just done a straight up trade, I wouldn't have broken even. I would have actually lost money. Now, why is that? That's because the dealers are willing to work with you a little more whenever you're trying to get something, you know, like get a new bike. They basically profit off of setting you up with a new bike and getting you on like a new payment plan, because there is interest, right, that they're going to charge you for taking a loan for whatever your term is. And my credit is awesome, so I really don't pay that much interest. And I'm going to pay these bikes off. I'm going to pay both of them off within a year, and that's going to save, obviously, a load of money instead of having to pay the interest on that. At the end of it, still going to have 2 brand new motorcycles for both myself and Miss Block. And yeah, be right back. I'm going to grab some food. Had a couple people comment and say that I don't show you guys whenever I get food, so maybe I'll take some beautiful shots of this delicious fried chicken. I didn't film. I didn't get any food footage. That sounds catchy. Food footage. I don't know, I just feel weird. Like being out here and talking to myself, I'm good, but being in front of people at a restaurant talking to myself, I'm like, that's strange. Anyways. Gromberg. So, anyways, yeah, just to finish that video up, I guess. Can't really make it any more clear than that as to, instead of having a CBR 1000 RR, it's cheaper and it saves me money to have 2 Honda Groms. It's kind of crazy. But they're not even half the bike, man. They're not even a quarter the bike. So a quarter of the bike would be $250. It's a 125, so it's an eighth the bike. Quite a bit cheaper. In addition, and this probably isn't going to apply to most of you guys unless you have a YouTube channel, but funnily enough, Honda Grom has actually become one of the higher ranked search terms that has brought people to my channel. So for the longest time it used to be, you know, Harley Davidson and Iron 883 or like Sportster, and ever since getting the Grom or Groms and uploading that content little by little, watching the analytics, Grom worked its way up from number 5 to currently where it sets as of me recording this is number 1 on the channel for people basically coming across it, clicking onto the channel, watching content. Subscriber count has risen as well since the introduction of them, the average per day. So from a YouTube like business perspective, it's bringing in more people, and there is more revenue being made from the Groms than the CBR 1000 RR. So that is a double win, I mean, in my book. So basically we're bringing more people in. For those of you out there that are here because of Groms, what up, dude? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, be sure to hit the subscribe button, yo. Anyways, it's just some insight into the whole thought process and reasoning behind why I traded my CBR for 2 Groms. I know a lot of you guys couldn't really wrap your heads around it. Got a lot of really negative responses. I don't think I really had that many people say that they unsubscribed, which is cool. But at this point, I think you guys understand that I'm really not dedicated to one brand. I love my Harley, but you know, I've had the Yamaha, I've had the Honda, you know, the CBR, and now we've got Groms. Like, dude, I just love 2 wheels, man. I'm in it for the enjoyments of motorcycling, you know? So those of you guys that are here for the same reason, awesome, man. Glad you're here. Glad to be able to share this experience with you guys. If you guys are here and you do enjoy motorcycling and, you know, riding motorcycles and the culture and all that stuff, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon also so that it sends you notifications of future uploads. If you guys have friends out there that enjoy motorcycle content, from you know, installs to reviews, you know, gear, all sorts of stuff, man. Be sure to share the channel with them. Anyways, I'm headed up to Orlando Harley right now to have a talk with... Ooh! Damn it, that sounded good. Yeah, headed up to Orlando Harley real quick. Yes, I'm riding a Grom to a Harley dealership because we down like that. Actually, funnily enough, a lot of the people from Orlando Harley have Groms, so there's that. Anyways, until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. And I'll catch y'all later. Deuces. I can't beat this minivan because I'm not fast enough. I just saw on Instagram that somebody swapped out a Grom 125 to a 250. Could you imagine that? Alright. Later, guys.